Welcome back. From being born with a handicap to suffering from stress and anxiety to overcoming near-death experience, best-selling author Lenka Koloma, she has found a way to heal her own health and help thousands of others as well.
Here to shed light on her own path of self-healing is motivational speaker Lenka Koloma. Welcome, Lenka.
Thank you so much for having me
Pleasure.
here. What a pleasure.
Absolutely. Great to have you. You have such an interesting personal journey. It started with you coming into a period of illness, and then you were able to heal yourself. We would love to hear about it.
Yes, so I was born handicapped, and the doctor said that my right arm can never heal. Well, it did heal, and that was my introduction to the world of healing miracles. Then I came to United States with only $10 in my pocket, and I was on a mission to build the American dream. And I became very successful. I became self-made millionaire.
Wow.
But in the process of building my financial wealth, I almost ruined the most important wealth, which was my health. And that was my wake-up call. I built many diseases in my body that eventually led into cancer. I built cancer in my body, and that was my wake-up call.
See, that happens with a lot of people, is that they get so career-driven and career-oriented that they let everything else go by the wayside, and you found yourself in that same position.
Yes, I was very stressed. I was overwhelmed. I was overworked. You know, I was chasing the dollar, chasing the next title, the next position. And when you get the news that you have something like cancer now living in your body, let me tell you, you would be willing to give anything and everything just for someone to take it away.
Yeah, health is number one.
Health is number one.
Everything else falls aside.
Yes, and it's the number one job we have, really, building health, because with everything we do, we either build health or we manufacture disease.
That's true.
So tell us about when you got that cancer diagnosis. You had a few choices about how to go about treatment, and also just how to handle it emotionally. What path did you take?
Well, because I was already in a process of building so many other diseases in my body, and I do come from a medical doctor family, I discovered that there is a great discrepancy. And so I knew that I have to find the root cause of all these diseases, because something inner voice was telling me that there is something more. So I went on a journey of discovering what really caused all these diseases and leading into cancer. So I studied nutritional science, toxicology, physiology, and orthobionomics. It's an ancient science of life. What constitutes health? When my mother went to her medical school, you know, they studied diseases and how to pair it with medications, and I was not interested in that anymore. I needed to discover what is the root cause of my diseases and how do I get back on the healthy track.
No doubt. And this is where you kind of see the future of healing and medicine. It's beyond necessarily, all right, what's the pill that we should reach for? And it's more than just that. It's a whole holistic approach as well.
Yes. And what was really incredible discovery was, so I healed my cancer in short 3 weeks. And I decided I have to leave the corporate world because I found a treasure. And when you find a treasure, you have to share it with others. So I left my corporate career, which everyone thought that I lost my mind, but I was on a mission. You know, when you heal yourself from something so dramatic, you want to share it with others. You want others to have the same thing. And so I found myself in helping thousands of other people to do the same thing. But what happened was, while I was healing on the physical level, I still wasn't healed on the energy emotional level, which led me 2 years ago into emergency room fighting for my life. I had acute cholecystitis, acute hepatitis. It was going into my pancreas, and the doctor said that they have to remove my gallbladder or I will die. And that night, I had a near-death experience. And I went to the other side and experienced something absolutely incredible, beautiful, and there was a vibrational message for me that I have 7 days to come back and heal my organ. So I come back, and I heal my organ in 7 days. And of course, you know, the experts and medical doctors are looking at my before and after ultrasound, and they don't understand it, because the after ultrasound looked like nothing ever happened to my gallbladder. And you know, it was called a healing miracle, but I knew already that we have this higher intelligence within us that gives us life every day. And that power, when we are able to connect to it, which is the connection with the infinite, that all there is, we can create these healing miracles. I am not the only one. This has happened to many people before me. But the problem is that the science doesn't really understand this.
Yep.
Yeah.
It's amazing. So you call it a miracle, and I'm sure many people are wondering, oh my gosh, how did she heal herself that quickly? They can pick up a copy of your book. They can also connect with you, I know, online. Where can people find you, Lenka?
They can find me on my website, lenkakoloma.com. We also have a private Facebook group where I hang out. I provide tips and I provide, empowerment for people, because this is really all about the truth of healing, that we connect to that inner intelligence within us.
Lenka, it's great having you. Thank
you
so
much.
Good to have you.
All right, you want to connect with Lenka on our website, you go to lenkakoloma.com. You see it on your screen. You can also reach out on Facebook at Unleash the Supernatural. That best-selling book right there, by the way. See it on your screen. Pick it up on our website. Bestseller Publishing, a proud sponsor of The Morning Blend.